Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. You join me in a very wet and windy Wales. Not a great day to be coming out doing photographing, to be honest. I'm mainly out here today just scouting for new locations for when the weather does get slightly better. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about this. So this is my 2006 Mercedes Vito named Vanni De Vito. And I purchased him in 2021 with the intention of making him into a campervan. It took me about 12 months to complete it. I'll throw in some shots now of what the inside looks like. No prior experience to this, just picking up things from what I've seen on YouTube and Instagram, things like that. But I'm feeling now that there's so much stuff that I've learned after I've built this that I just want to change some things up inside. And this time I thought, why not bring you guys along for the ride? One thing I really regret not doing when I built the van last time was like recording the process and what I was going through and stuff. Because so many people have asked me since I've built the van, like, how did you do it? How easy it was? Or we could never do that. But it's actually more simple than it seems, as long as you keep the build simple itself. So hopefully this time I can teach some people some things, and maybe you guys can teach me some things as well, because I still don't know fully what I'm doing. I'm just like, I don't know, just winging it as I go, really. But yeah, let's go for a little tour inside and I'll show what I'm not happy with, what I want to be changing, and yeah. Right, so here's the inside of the van. Starting off at the front here, we've got little pull-out table. This is just for doing like little coffees and things. This might be something that I'm changing because at the moment it's not that much space. Like, I can't get my camping grill on there when I'm making a brew and things, and if I want to do a brew outside it's a bit of a faff. So I don't know whether to change this into a drawer that has like two sections to it, so it comes out all the way with a little table on it and stuff. But it's okay for now, but this is something that's probably going to be changing. As we come inside, this kitchen unit is just a unit that I picked up from IKEA. It's worked really well, to be honest, but one thing is it's super heavy. So like, when I do this new build, I'm going to be trying to keep the weight down a little bit more. So this is going to be going. Also, another issue with this is I find that doors don't really work well in a camper van. I feel like they just kind of get in the way, especially these two doors on this side. If the table's open or if you're sat here, like, the doors just open and take all the foot space and stuff. So I think I'm going to be building a new kitchen all from scratch, and everything's just going to be on a sliding drawer. In here we have my EcoFlow. This is just what I use for power. I don't have any leisure batteries, and this is one of the ways I kept the van really simple. So any electronics just run through this. It's a great piece of kit, to be honest. Comes with an app, so like you can control what is powered on, check charge, things like that. And then you can also plug solar into this, I believe. So if you've got a solar panel on your van, it'll be able to accept charge. But these are like so good now that I don't really see the point in a leisure battery. Like, the faff that you've got to go through to install a leisure battery, like, these are just so much more simple. So yeah, I do highly recommend them. This is just a lot of tat, and one of the curtains that was across here to shut the cab off, that fell off. In here, just got a lot of random stuff. In these two doors here, let's just move this table out of the way. So in here I've got just the camping stove, kettle, blankets, and these are really good. I found these in TK Maxx, and they're just little wooden crates and put a load of stuff inside them. I'm hoping to integrate those. I'm hoping to integrate those a little bit more in the new build. I've got 3 in there, so I'm hoping that I can maybe put them on a drawer system, so they just all 3 of them just come out on one drawer, and then it's easy to access things, and I can put more bits and bobs into those. But as you can see in here as well, I just feel like there's a lot of wasted space if I come back. And I just feel like if all those were in like their own designated drawers, I'd have so much more usable space. Another problem that I don't like about this is I feel like it's quite high. Like there's not much room between the top of the worktop and the roof. So if you've got the camping stove on there and then you've got the kettle on there as well, I do feel like it's fine, but I do feel like it's quite close up there. So that's something else I want to sort out. Then we've got the table. I do quite like this table. I think this will be staying. I'm just thinking that I might shorten it a little bit on either end, and I might round the corners off just so there's not like sharp edges, just in case you do bump into it or whatever. But you can have this like right in the corner if you want to go and sit in the corner of the van, or you can bring it out here, and like if you've got people in and stuff, it's just really, really flexible for the space. So I do really like that. And then everything like comes off, so this deattaches, and then it attaches to the top of the table. You can't really see it here, but it all goes into like a flat pack. So then if you want to store it, if you're pulling the bed out and stuff, really, really good. These, I do recommend these. Speaking of a bed, that is something that I never actually figured out. Under here is just a piece of wood. So obviously that's something that I need to figure out this time. If we come inside, here I'm wanting drawers again. So I might potentially move this table to the back panel or something like that, but I'd like drawers here, because if we come in here, move this table out of the way, move this cushion out of the way, I do have storage here, not being used at all, but as you can tell, that was a bit of a faff to get to, and now it's not shutting. There we go. But yeah, that is a bit of a faff, so that's why nothing really gets put in there anymore. And I have another one of those doors, well, those units on the back seat as well, on the back bench. But yeah, they don't work at all. Drawers would be so much better in such a small space. So yeah, that's another thing I want to sort out. Then if we come in here, I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but there's like little holes and stuff in the carpet, and that's where, when I was doing these curtain rails, I originally tried to put them on the outside, messed it all up. Should have done these before I carpeted the van, but well. So I'm wondering now whether to redo the carpet as well. There's like some bits here like this as well, just little bits where I'm a bit like, I'm not super happy with, and like probably no one would ever notice, but as soon as I get in, I'm like, oh my god, I can see this and this, and I want to change it. As you can see as well, I have carpeted trim around the bottom half, but I have the trim for the top, but it doesn't fit because the clips I got with it are not good enough. So looking to either locate some of them, or I don't know whether to do like my own wooden panel around there. Not super sure about what I'm going to do with that yet. And then if we have a look at the door, similar thing with the door. I carpeted the trim, and then I just painted these black around the edges. But again, there's just like, I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but like some of the paint's coming off, so I'd rather trim that this time. Again, I don't know whether to do a big ply panel, and then when I put the curtains on these, if I bring the ply up just slightly, I could hide this hardware just to make it look a little bit more finished, a little bit more professional. And obviously if you look down here, that looks terrible. So then if we come down here, there's just little things like this that I didn't get around to finishing. That area, to be honest, is very underutilized, so I'm not sure whether I could put little drawers down here or something. Just get a better shot of it there. So I don't know whether to put drawers down there. I need to do something there because I do feel like it's like a lot of wasted space. And then let's come round the back. Absolutely grim out here today. Yes, the van is poo van, and that's because the outside looks absolutely terrible. That's another thing that probably should sort out at some point. The outside is looking really, really old. Then when we get to the back, this is just, I never got round to finishing this really. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but I'd much rather have some sort of drawer system here. I don't know whether I want like a full length drawer that all comes out, or whether I want individual ones. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm also contemplating the idea of this. If I have a drawer here, it could come out and go inside as well, so it's like on a double hinge. So yeah, I'm not sure about that yet. This is what I made the structure of the van out of. It's the aluminium extrusion. Honestly, this is so good. It's so much easier to build with than wood. It's just really, really, really good stuff to work with. Super lightweight, super flexible. I'm basically not changing the layout. I'm keeping the U-shaped seating with the kitchen over there, but I just want to cut down on some of the aluminium I've used. There's some areas like this where I've like doubled up on aluminium because I didn't have like the right pieces and stuff at the time. So I just want to streamline it, keep it lightweight, keep it really simple. And then I think that's everything. I am getting absolutely drenched out here. So let's go and sit in the van. As you can see, I've moved inside the van now. It is absolutely grim outside. But as I say that, the sun's coming out, so typical. But I'm drenched, my gear's getting drenched. So I'm going to end today here now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, what order I'm doing everything in. Obviously next is me stripping out the van. But I don't know if I'm just going to stick that at the end of this video or whether I'm going to leave that for another video. And yeah, just bear with me as I learn how to do this. This is not something I've done before. Video's new to me, talking to cameras new to me. So yeah, just bear with me. Hopefully you enjoy following along with these videos as I put them out. Not sure how long this series is going to be, but after that I'm probably going to move into doing landscape photography videos and stuff, because I do a lot of landscape photography in my spare time. Professionally, I work as a freelance retoucher, so maybe I could do some like editing tips as well. Let me know what you'd want to see, really, I suppose, after the van series. But yeah, see you in the next one, I guess.